There's many of us that believe that Pennsylvanians are paying enough to government already. Why in the world would we, in this economy, under the crushing weight of Obamacare that's cutting hours and cutting jobs and crushing the future expansion of businesses, where more people are going to be seeking employment, more people are going to need gas in their cars to get out, to go to interviews and to even find jobs, why would we cause them to have to pay 28 cents more potentially at the gas pump? Why would we allow their county to start to charge them $5 per vehicle to have their car registered when they're already paying a state registration fee? Why are we allowing hundreds of millions of dollars to go into the mass transit system that's all being fed through the drivers and what they're having to pay on the road? Drivers that try and make it to work every day, they have to pay for their own car insurance, their own gas, their own maintenance, their own tires. And then we turn around and we want to take from those same drivers and put it into subsidizing somebody's bus fare. We've heard a lot of talk over the last couple of months on this issue, and there's been a lot of opposition expressed, both within the Republican caucus here in the Pennsylvania House and by citizens across the state who don't want to see their taxes go up. As I'm contacted by people that support this, the majority of people that are contacting me that support it are going to be feeding out of the trough that it's filling. They're the business owners that are feeding off of these road projects. They're the employees of those business owners. At the same time, those business owners are asking for us not to increase or not to slow down the phase out of the capital stock and franchise tax. The hypocrisy is outrageous. When we have businesses in this state that are advocating for us to increase the tax burden on Pennsylvania citizens, on the average taxpayer, the average mom and dad or young lady or young man that's out there trying to make their way through life or trying to provide for a family, and they're asking us to increase the tax burden on those individuals while they ask at the same time to not have their own tax burden increased or the phase out of the capital stock and franchise tax slowed down. Pennsylvania, we have over 119,000 miles of road. And according to the statistics from the Federal Highway Administration, Pennsylvania spends over $71,000 per mile of road. It's the 11th highest road spending in the country. According to the Commonwealth Foundation, state highway spending is also over $660 per person. You would think with that level of spending, we wouldn't need more money. We wouldn't need to spend more on the roads. We just need to reprioritize how we're spending it and make sure that it's spent efficiently. Over the years that Ed Rendell was here, we went from about $6 billion a year in welfare spending to over $10 billion a year. Now we're up $11 billion a year in welfare spending. Even under the Corbett administration, we've continued to see welfare spending increase. This year's increase that they asked for was more than the cost of the entire General Assembly. Why are we not reprioritizing the spending in this current budget to take care of our core infrastructure needs instead of asking for the taxpayers of Pennsylvania to cough up another $2 billion? $2 billion. It's hard to even believe that we're here debating it today in this economy.